like him on the TV show. It's like.
Okay.
How did Captain Hook die? He got distracted and wiped his butt with his wrong hand. Once a child went to his father and asked, "How are babies made?" His father said, "Adam and Eve had babies, their babies became adults and had babies and so on." So the child ran to his mom and asked the same question. She said, "We were monkeys and became humans like we are now." So he ran back to his father and he yelled, "You lied to me." And his dad said, "No, your mother was talking about her side of the family."
What's the difference between a leech and a lawyer? A leech stops sucking you dry after you're dead. You guys can laugh. Alright, so how do you play Iraq bingo? B-52, F-16, and B-2. Alright, the first night Hillary Clinton, she was elected president, the first night she slept in the White House, she realized she was going to be visited by former presidents. So the first night George Washington visited her, and she asked George Washington, she said, "George, what could I do to serve the people better?" He said, "Well, don't lie." And she said, "Thanks, I can do that." The second night, Thomas Jefferson came, and she said, "Thomas, what can I do to serve the people better?" And he said, "Listen to what the people have to say." And she said, "Thanks, I can do that." Then the last night, Abe Lincoln visited her, and she said, "Abe, what can I do to serve the people better?" And he replied with, "Go see a play."
Oh.
So 3 wise men visited Joseph and Mary to see their newborn son. An extremely tall wise man hit his head on the door frame and exclaimed, "Jesus Christ!" Then Joseph looked over to Mary and said, "Write that down, that's better than Clyde." So there were 2 boys in a town named Shut Up and Trouble. These 2 were friends, but they got in fights a lot. So one day, Shut Up and Trouble each bought ice cream. Trouble dropped his ice cream. So he stole Shut Up's and ran. So he's running, and Shut Up's trying to catch him. But Shut Up finally lost him, and he just sat down on the curb and started crying. Then a police officer rolls up in his car and asks, "What's your name, son?" And he goes, "Shut Up." And so the police officer didn't really like that. So he asked the same question and got the same answer. So finally he says, "Son, are you looking for trouble?" And Shut Up says, "Yeah, that fool stole my ice cream."
What kind of exercise do lazy people do? Diddly squats. Alright, so imagine you're trapped in a room and there's no way you're able to get out. There's just walls and nothing else. And all you have is a baseball and a baseball bat. How do you get out? Well, first you throw the ball up, you swing, you miss, throw it up again, you swing, you miss, throw it up again, you swing, you miss, and then you're out. Okay, so this old lady, she brought her very limp duck to a doctor. Said to the doctor, "Oh, my duck is sick. Can you please fix her up?" And the doctor said, "Well, ma'am, I hate to say it, but your duck is dead." She said, "Oh no, but how do you know that? You didn't even do any tests or anything." So he said, "All right, man, I'll be right back." He walked out of the room and he came back with a black Labrador. So the lab got up on the table and sniffing around, sniffing the duck from head to toe, and the doctor came back and nodded out to the doctor. And then the doctor walked back out, and then he came back in with a cat. The cat jumped up on the table, she was sniffing around, sniffing from head to toe, and then the doctor nodded and said, "Sorry, your duck is 100% dead." She said, "No, no, 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 no." And then he was typing on the computer, and she saw that he was typing a bill. He gave the bill to her, and it was $150. And she said, $150 just to tell me my duck is dead? He said, well, after the CAT scan and the lab report, it's that much.
You know, I'm really bad at sports, but the sport that I'm good at is parallel parking. Doesn't matter how bad you do, people are still rooting for you. Irishman. He'd been drinking all night, so he thought he'd just go outside and get some fresh air, so he was sober. So I go up to the door, and I get up and fall back down. Back up, and I feel like nothing. So I get back up, and I only live 4 blocks away, so I thought I'd just crawl in my house. So I just crawl back in the house. Oh. Get up to my front door, pull myself up, and I get back down. Back up one last time to my bed. And I get back up. Luckily, I'm tired and I'm just gonna go to bed. Where have you been all night? She asked. What do you mean? Have you been out drinking at the pub again? She's like, what would make you think that? Well, the pub called. They said they left your wheelchair at the place.
The place. God.
Is Google a female or a male? A female, because it always makes suggestions before you finish your sentence. The drunk guy came out on the street, he was walking home, he saw a nun praying, walking back to her house, and he went over to her and tackled her and said, "You're not so tough now, are you, Batman?" So, a pirate walks into a bar, and the bartender asks him, where'd you get that peg leg? The pirate says, "Oh, I was on my ship swimming, and I got bit by a big old shark."
Nice.
And the bartender said, "Where'd you get that hook from?" And the pirate said, I was in battle, and I got cut through the hand, right through the bone." And then the bartender asked later, "Where'd you get that eye patch from?" And the pirate says, I was on my ship on the dock, and a seagull was flying over my head and took a dump in my eye." And then the bartender said, "Well, how does that get you a eye patch?" "It was the first day with me hook."
I'm bad at math. 2 plus 2 is 4 to me.
Forgot the ends. Did you want to try it again?
Oh, oops. I'm bad at math. The equation 4n plus 4n is 4 to me.
No. It's 2n plus 2n
That's what I
is
said.
4n. You said 4n plus 4n.
2n plus 2n is 4 to me.
4n to me.
Oh.
Did you guys hear about the guy that got his whole left side cut off? He's alright now.
Some food died the other day. I went to the doctor to get it checked out, but he said it's fine. But I felt like I died a little inside. Show me a piano falling down a mine shaft, and I'll show you an A-flat minor. So, this man and wife have been married for 30 years, and the wife goes to the man and asks, who do you think I am? The man stares a while, looks up and says, I think you're A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. The wife goes, what does that mean? The man replies, adorable, beautiful, cute, delightful, elegant, gorgeous, foxy, and hot. The wife goes, oh, that's sweet.
But what does IJK mean? I'm just kidding.
What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? Snowballs. What do politicians and diapers have in common? Both need to be changed regularly and for the same reason. At a recent computer expo, Bill Gates compared the auto industry to the computer industry and said, if GM had kept up with technology the way the computer industry has, we'd all be driving $25 cars that got 1,000 miles to the gallon. In response to this, General Motors issued a press release that said, yes, but would you want your car to crash twice a day?
If I have 5 bottles in one hand and 6 bottles in the other hand, what do I have? A drinking problem. What did the big chimney say to the little chimney? You're too young to smoke. There was an Amish boy and his father and his mother. They went to the mall, and then they were surprised to see so many new things. And then the Amish boy asked the father, what is this? And then the father never seen an elevator. And then the father responded, I never seen anything like this in my life. And then an old, unattractive lady pushed the button, walked between the walls opened, she went through them, and then the walls closed. The numbers went up, then it went reverse, and then out came a beautiful, attractive lady. And then the father quietly said to his son, go get your mother.
So when Hillary Clinton first got married, Bill put a box under the bed, and he said, hey Hillary, don't open this box, because I have my reasons. So she said, all right, okay. And so for 30 years, she never opened the box. And then one day, curiosity got the best of her, and she decided, what's in this box? What is he hiding? So she opened the box, and she found 3 beer cans, $3,874.75. So she says, okay, that's really weird. So then she sees Bill pouring cereal, Cocoa Puffs, says, hey Bill, I found the box, opened it, I want to put the beer cans and the money in. He says, all right, I must confess. Every time that I've been unfaithful to you, I've put in a beer can. So then she says, well, I'm kind of disappointed in you, but I understand you have a sex addiction, so I guess 3 isn't that bad. Paula, Jennifer, Monica, all right. And so I guess that's not too bad. So anyway, so Bill says, but the thing is, every time I got like a beer can in there, I went down to the recycling center and I cashed in my beer cans for some change.
What do you call a fat psychic? 4chan teller. She got 4 chins. How do you seduce a fat woman? It's a piece of cake. She's fat. The phone bill is high. Who's been using the home phone? The dad calls a family meeting. Then the son goes, I've been using my work phone. The mom goes, I've been using my work phone too. The dad goes, well, so have I. They look at the maid. She goes, so I've been using mine too.